I finished it. It was a 4.5 out of 5. But the only reason I knocked off zero point 0.5 was because I wanted more. I wanted more. Look at this. This isn't enough. This isn't enough. I said this about Divine Rivals. This isn't enough. This is basically like a Sleeping Beauty retelling, but with werewolves and with fated mates, found family. You go on a journey. You go on a journey with the main character. The main character has to figure out who they are, and it's kind of one of those things where like you can't figure out who you are in your hometown. You kind of have to explore. You have to go out into the real world, and then you start seeing how everybody lives in their truth, and you're like, "Hey, maybe this is who I really am. Maybe I'm not what society has said that I needed to be, but this is how I want to live my truth, and this is how I want to live my life." I think after reading this, the title and the cover just make a lot more sense, and they're just, this is storytelling at its peak. Just the cover design and the title. Cover design and title are storytelling at its peak. And if I can explain the romance in this book with just a song, just listen to 1,000 Years. You know that really popular song from Twilight? Yes, that one. That's what this romance reminds me of. So here's the tea, here's the drama. So you have two twins. One of the twins is getting married off to the royal prince, but the royal prince is the other twin's love interest. Like they've been pining for each other since they were children. Like they grew up together and they were like, we want to be together, but like responsibilities and like all that got in the way. And I think at one point they got like separated or something like that. So the other twin basically has to watch her love interest get married to her sister, and she's like, this really sucks right now. But then some drama happens. Fast forward a couple chapters, then there's some evil sorceress that basically knocks her sister out. So she has to figure out like how she can like break this curse, how she can like get her sister back to life. I had fun. This was a fun read. I feel like this was so easy to read. There are some books that like I could just pick up and just get through in a couple of days, and this was definitely one of those books. Like there needs to be more books though, and like the ending has me questioning everything. I'm like, where is this series gonna go from here? Now that we dealt with whatever we dealt with in this book, where are we going from here? I'm kind of scared. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of scared right now. Elmo's scared right now. If you don't like cliffhangers, this is the book for you, because this does not leave off on a cliffhanger. This book does not leave off on a cliffhanger. So that was like an upside to it. Like it completes the story, but it leaves a lot open, and it leaves this world open for you to come back to it. I feel like all of their books are just easy to read. This author's books are just easy to read. I got through She's a Keeper pretty quickly, and then I got through this pretty quickly too. They just keep the story going, and they build the character relationships really well. And I think that's what I liked a lot about She's a Keeper too. They built the character relationships really well. I think the only thing with this was I want more world building, and I want to find out more about this world, because we found out quite a bit. Like whatever we needed to know, we knew just for the story's context, but I feel like I want to like venture out and learn more about this. And just like the fact that the author kind of like mirrors the bad guy with the main character. So you have this main character that's like really angry, and they have a lot of stuff they have to work through. And by the end of the book, they basically work through that. But then you get this really bad guy that you see, and you're just like, the main character could have easily fallen down this path. Like, the main character could have completely turned into a bad guy if they hadn't, like, gone through their journey and they hadn't, like, kind of figured out who they were and been confident in themselves. Like, they could have easily became what the bad guy was, who the bad guy was. The only thing I'm asking for now is Rainbow Crate. Where is the special edition? Rainbow Crate, where is Le Special Edition? This has non-binary rep. Where are my sprayed edges? Where are my dragons? Where are my sprayed edges? Where is my special edition of this Rainbow Crate? Cause I need to know.